Well, there we go. How's everybody? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? I did it again. I uploaded my live. I went live, and I was unlisted. So it just sits there. I'm talking to the camera for 5 minutes, and I realize nobody's on there. And I'm realizing that I'm unlisted. So I had to delete that one and, wait for the process to go over and then start again. So here we are. It's Sunday. Our tradition is here. I want to start this chat off right now. And I want to thank the messengers of kindness, the people that come to this channel monthly and support this channel. I just want to start out by thanking those people. They know who they are, and they help a ton. So thank you. You know who you are. Huge help. Okay, now let's put this down over here. There we go. That's better. How are folks, by the way? Probably good, eh, friends? Aren't you? There. I'll bet you're good, aren't you? Yeah. Here, let's do this. Let's get our little guy out here. I want to thank Dennis for sending me my little pliers for the MIG welder. Thank you, Dennis. You sent me a couple things. I don't know if you're watching, but I'm thanking you. And there we are. We're back on, friends. Well, that was quick. Okay. I see. Good. Dad with 2 boys, how are you? Tom Joyner, how are you, Tom? Snowman, good to see you. Thanks for throwing up the Messengers of Kindness link. Oh, Snowman, what a guy. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, those people are amazing. Hey, you know what they done, right? You know who we have to thank for that, don't you, Snowman? Cynthia, the Synthinator. Who remembers Cynthia? She passed away last year, I believe. I don't think it's 2 years ago yet. I think it was last year. What an amazing woman she was. Amazing. That's who we have to thank for that. That is her legacy. She was the first person to ever donate to this channel. Crazy. She goes, you take it. I said, I'm not taking it. She goes, you take it. You need it. You take it. Okay. And if you knew Cynthia, you didn't bother arguing with her. Yeah. Channel ambassador. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, she did, Chris. She passed away at Buckenstock too, friends. She had oxygen with her. Does anybody remember that last Buckenstock? She had her oxygen with her, and her daughter's friend, and we presented her with a big plaque for the ambassador of the channel. It was amazing. I was crying, actually. I was crying. Yeah, that was wonderful. Eric, would you show off all your axes sometime, Buckin? Yeah, I will. I will at some time. I got a lot of axes, friends. You know, it's funny you'd say that, Eric. Listen, friends. If you know me, oh, bye, babe. Come and say hi. Come and say hi, everybody.
I'm looking a bit crusty.
Oh, come on. Never mind, Krusty.
Hello.
This is my pride and joy, my Rita.
Hi.
My kids are my pride and joy. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Are you off today?
No, I'm going to work.
You work a lot.
I do. But gotta make that dough, am I right?
She's got to make the dough, and the dough shines. Why's that?
That's right.
When are you off? Like
10:30.
no, what days?
Tuesday, Wednesday.
When are you going to come and film me so I can just go off like a orangutan and you can just walk around and film me?
We shall see. More to be revealed.
What do you think of that, friends? If she'd follow me around and I could just go nuts and travel all over, she could come and film me, kind of like the Harmless Farmer. Huh? She could come. Have you ever seen the Harmless Farmer?
I don't
He
think
hangs with his daughter. They are hilarious together. I love them. You should come.
We'll see.
Anyway, I know you're busy with all your high-fluting friends and your super duper life.
Yeah, you know.
Being an artist and all those special things that you got from your mom.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Okay.
Okay, I love you.
Goodbye, everybody.
Say bye to Rita.
Love you, Dad.
Okay, love you, kid. Bye.
Bye.
Shut the door, okay?
Okay.
Thanks. So, I've bugged her because, as you folks know, I'm an advocate of doing whatever you want in life, right? And it's all about timing, right, friends? I believe I got a lot going through my mind right now, friends. I do, honestly. I don't even I might be a bit scattered today. Honestly, I might be a bit scattered. Yeah, I might be. See what I mean? So I talked to Rita a while ago about filming me. No matter what I'm doing. Cutting, firewooding, axing, literally just film me. Wherever we go. Even if we're not doing anything, just doing like channel stuff, going to town, picking up parts or doing whatever. She could come with me and be part of my day sometimes, and we would have Rita on the channel with us. So I've talked to her about it, but I don't by any means tell my kids what to do. I don't tell anybody what to do. She's got her beautiful little life with her man, and they live over there, and she's doing wonderful. So, but that'd be fun because we've always been good hanging out together. So, yeah. My axes, yeah. Yeah, we can do that. We'll go through my axes one day. I was actually going to... Oh, okay. I have a question, Buckin. Do you still have your first axe? No. No. Adopting you. Lewis, you're funny. No, I got enough kids. I think I overlove my kids. I don't think you can overlove anybody, but I overlove my kids because when I grew up, I was very close with my mom, as most of you know. My mom was like my best friend, but I didn't have a dad. I didn't have that hey boy, pass me the wrench or those just wasn't part of my growing up. It just wasn't there. I don't know what to say. There's lots of us out there. There's lots of us that had a dad and no mom. It's everybody comes from somewhere, you see. So yeah, it's funny today, friends. I woke up, honestly, I woke up today emotional. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was watching some YouTube. I was watching this channel about some pretty heavy stuff. Some person that went through some pretty heavy stuff, and they were sharing their story, and I was relating it to my story, and just how nothing bugs me anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, nothing bothers me. Now it like, people can say anything to me and it doesn't bother me anymore. It never has for many years now, but years ago, maybe like 30 years ago, or when I was a kid, it would bother me, but nothing bothers me anymore. And those are the results of my journey, right? My journey and my work on myself, my self-work I've done, self-betterment, so to speak. So I woke up on one of those days. So I may not be here long today, friends, because I don't really have a ton to offer today. I just, like I say, I woke up in a very interesting mood, but I don't like breaking Sunday's tradition. It's got to be something pretty important for me not to come Sunday, because I really do enjoy our meetings on Sundays. Yeah. But I feel good. I feel like the world. I might be feeling the world's energy now, the Earth's energy, because it seems now that things are opening up a bit. I know it's probably different where you are. Our province is still pretty tight, BC, as far as the restrictions and stuff go. But I think it's travel time soon. Yeah, and I'm quite excited about it, actually. Quite excited. Hey, there's some super chatters here. What's going on here? David Lund. Thank you for the awesome videos. David Lund. David, you're welcome, brother. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, pal. I appreciate that. Now, who else is this? Kavan. Good to see you again. Hang in there, brother. Great to see you. Hang in there. Okay, buddy. Thanks. I will. It's not a struggle. It's not a struggle. It's just me sharing natural stuff. I'm not struggling, but thank you so much, Kavan. Thank you. It's a good emotion. Maybe I should have said that. It's an emotional good. Yeah, like a good emotion. Do you ever get those? I used to get them a long time ago when I first cleaned up my act, friends. I used to call them rushes of gratitude. And what would happen is I'd be driving down the road, right? I got them after my accident too, when I got back on my feet. I used to get this rush of something would come up into my throat, and it would manifest in water in my eyes, and my chin would be rumpling, and I'd just be like, I'd be like crying, but it wasn't sadness. It was a flush of gratitude for the journey and for where I'm at today and the place I'm at, where I can just be. Does that make any sense to anybody? That's why I say I'm in an emotional mood today. It's a good emotion, because I have nothing to hide from anybody. That's why I named this today, What do you want to know? Like, I right there, baby, right on my sleeve. I came here 7 years ago to YouTube and put myself in the arena. And what an amazing journey it has been thus far. What an amazing journey. Wow. I've learned more, actually, about the human being. I've learned a lot about the human being here. And myself again, which is always good. Let's have a look here now. Kavan, thank you. Now, oh my. Oh, it's my good man Gainsey's also is here, and he dropped in a super chat. What a wild man. Sitting in McDonald's watching this. Gainsey, McDonald's. Gainsey's, how are you today, buddy? Thank you, pal. Appreciate you. And there's the Moof Dog. Hope all having a great day. Mr. Moof Dog, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Thanks for the support. Alexander E says, as a logger, I like you. Thanks, Alexander. John Hudson, the Get the Gullet finally clicked. Pulling chips like a madman. Thanks, Buckin. Johnny Hudson, you got her, eh, buddy? Good man. Good man. Keep going on it. Just keep going. You'll learn more as you go. Now you'll be able to custom file for the wood you're in. You'll be able to dig more for more of a grab, and you'll be able to lay back on your gullet for sometimes actually a faster cut. You'll cut faster with the right raker height. It's crazy where you'll go now, Jonathan. Diego Lima. What is the largest girth tree you've ever cut? Probably 12 foot. Right in the 12-foot area. That's diameter, not circumference. Across. Yeah, big cedar. Yeah, close to 12 foot. Not that big, really. Oh, I see so many hobbyists not get the gullet. I'm trying to spread the word. Kelsey Manny. Right on, Kels. Yeah. Oh, hey, you know what? It's all about the filing. It always has been. Everybody's on their own journey. I can only bring what has worked for me for the last 25 years in production, logging, and tree work, and firewood, and everything to do with the power saw and the woods. I'm not here to puff my chest out or yard on my suspenders and say, you know, this is what you got to do because this is how it's done and you don't know what you're talking about. There's too much of that in the world already. We need people who are willing to share their advice in a humble way, and if you want to grab onto it and listen and you know, experience something different than you already are, then that's up to the individual. I'm not here to ram anything down anybody's throat. Never have been, never will be. Peace, love, and power saws, and a lot of kindness. Eric Holbrook. Thanks, Eric. Yeah, you got it, brother. That's what it is. So fun running power saw. David Lund, thank you for the awesome videos. You're welcome, David. We got David already. Good one. Mike Moran, coffee for you. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, right on. Buckin, proof is obvious to see when you get a sharp chain running well. Yeah. The exact moment we stop learning from others is the exact moment we start to become a bit of an... You have a good point, my friend. You have a good point. Poverty Hill Adventures says, Buckin Billy Ray. You've come to the right spot, Poverty Hill. I am Buckin Billy Ray. It's good to see you. Thank you, moderators, for all you do. Yes, Kim Wilson, you are very correct. Thank you. Charles Curry, hey, buddy, good to see you. Exactly, Buckin. Humble Shares, Chuck Lumberjack Curry. Charles, good to see you, buddy. Charles, I got something to show you. Unless, now, Charles, I picked you out an axe, Charles. But, this is good you're here. I've got something special here for you, but you have the option. But I want to show you this. I want to show you this axe. Are you ready, Charles? Are you with me? Charles, are you with me? Hang on. Check this out. Where did it go? Here it is. Okay. This is another axe, Charles. But this, you don't have to take this, but I'm showing you this and I think you should. Okay? This is another axe like that big one I was using the other day. But it's got a 32-inch handle on it. and it's got some of my dowel work in the handle, right at the very tip. Right there, you can see a little teeny, see this here? Well, here, I'll show you better, right there. There was a little crack in there, so I put the dowel in. I always do that. I put those dowel in there just because, even though down there, it's not it. I want you to check this out. Check this sucker out right here. Let me see what you're seeing. Mr. Charles, I thought about you about this axe just because of what it is. This is probably a 4.5 pound Sager. Okay? It's a Sager axe, all right? Look at this thing. Can you see this whole axe? Yeah, you can. Look at the head on that sucker. Look at the freaking head on that. Okay? Charles, this thing's nuts. Where are you? Charles, are you in there? But it's got a 32-inch handle. It's 32, okay? Beautiful axe, impressive. Okay, there you are. This is what I'm thinking for you, brother. So there it is. It's 32. So I'm 5'10", you see? I'm 5'10", and that's where that axe sits, right there. It sits right there like that. Okay? That's it. Right on the ground. Okay? This thing's nuts. It's a Sager. So this is what I've been thinking about for you. Because all the energy, well, here, let me show you. Let me show you a little something here. Yeah, here we go. See what I'm saying? This is what I want to send you. All these axes are going out this week. My week went crazy last week. It went right nuts. I was going to mail axes. And this is the thing again about our axe thing we have. I can't build axes steady. I'm not that kind of person. I've said it lots and I'll probably say it more. But the axes I choose are few and far between at this point. At this point. Things will change though. I can feel it. They're going to change. There's going to be more axes being sold. They're going to be wood bullets. And that's coming. So we got Jim with 2 big beauties. We got Griff. You saw that double bit. We got the big boys from Indiana. I don't think they're here. Are you guys here today? My buddies from Indiana? Patrick, good to see you, Patrick. Hello, love and respect, Robbie Egan. Robbie. Good afternoon. Thomas Evans, you have got to be kidding me. Good afternoon, my friend. My axe is still working as awesome as ever. No way! Thomas! Thomas, buddy! I can't believe you! Thomas, buddy, you were one of the first people. Thomas, I think your axe was $150. Oh, buddy. Thomas, it's so good to see your name. Seriously, I miss you, buddy. Friends, Thomas Evans, when I started this axe thing, friends, if you're new here, friends, this whole thing has been amazing. YouTube's changed my freaking life. I know I say that, but I'm starting to light up this morning now because Thomas Evans was one of the first. So my subscribers were bugging me. I'm going to tell the story very quickly. My subscribers were asking me to buy axes from me for a long, long time, and I kept saying no, 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 no. Then I realized, what am I doing? September, October was getting cold. Tree work was slowing down. And I thought to myself, why don't I talk to my people and say, okay, let's sell some axes. I said I'm going to sell 20 axes. Listen to this story, friends. I want to share this right now. I said, okay, I've thought about this. You guys are asking me. I keep saying no. That's not very nice, is it? Let's build 20 axes. Friends, on my heart, on my freaking heart, I swear to you, those 20 axes sold in 24 hours. I woke up in the morning, my PayPal had the money in it, and all 20 axes were sold for $150. I think I almost, it was close. It was close. I think I broke even on those 20. Seriously. That was way before the days of this. It's actually a really cool story, friends. I'll be honest, it is. I'm very proud of this community and this whole story. They would have gone for, yeah, that's right, ThinkPad Legacy. Yeah, I mean, that's why I say, you know, start your legacy now. Start your, you know, I don't want to go off, friends, like, but what, the way I see it now, like, what are we doing here? What are you doing here? What's your plan? Everybody's different. Some people want to be the lightweight, the UFC lightweight champion of the world. Some people want to do that. Some people just want to be nice and just have a happy life, not worry about too much, just grateful and do their thing and be very inner focused about them and their surroundings, and that's it. There's other people that want to change the world. There's other people that want to help people. There's other people that don't want to help people. They you know what I'm saying? The world's an amazing place. But I'm one of those people that wants to change things. You understand what I'm talking about? I'm one of those people that when I see somebody struggling or somebody that's been down in the gutter and they get their life together, or do you know what I mean? I'm one of those guys that I'm in there. I want to lift people up. I've always wanted to lift people up. Always. So this year's going to be interesting. Yeah. Yeah. The old American axes, the old American axes were really good. The old ones. But see, I'm just gonna say this, and the Tasmanian pattern, you got to understand, it's very simple. If you think about it, it's who makes the best axes for splitting? Well, that would be the Tasmanians. And why is that? You know, and here's another thing. Here's another thing that I kind of laugh at, friends. You're looking at an axesmith, right? You're right. This guy here, I'm an axe guy. I'm connected to the axe. I'm not just an axe. I think axes are cool, and I collect them and put pictures on Instagram and go, ooh, yeah. Yes, I have pictures of axes on Instagram, but I'm an axe user. I use the axe. The axe has saved me. It saved my family. It saved me spiritually, physically, mentally. The axe has saved my can. More than once in my life, I'm connected to the axe from a small child. So I'm more of a wood splitter than a chop bushcraft dude. I'm not bushcrafty. I'm a logger. I'm a forestry person who uses the axe for splitting wood, chopping, cutting down trees, that type of thing. Mainly splitting wood is my gig. Okay, so where's the hardest wood in the world? Well, that's the guy you want to go see for the axe. So I get a guy telling me he's from the States. I don't know where he's from. He's from somewhere in the States. And he says to me, he says, oh, you can't split our wood with an axe. Your axe, your wood's not, you won't be. And I say to he says, well, he says, we have to have log splitters. And I said, you're talking to the wrong guy. You're crying to the wrong man. So listen, what do you, go talk to an 80-year-old man in your neighborhood. Are you in the hardwood, in the eastern, wherever you are? I don't know, Indiana, wherever you are. Go talk to the 80 and 90-year-old men before the days of power saws and hydraulic splitters and all this. How did they do it? What did they use? Just go talk to them, okay? They'll teach you how to split wood if you're struggling splitting wood, your own species. Go see them. They'll teach you how to do it. Because I know how to deal with our species. That's all I know how to deal with. But wood's wood. Some wood's much harder. Absolutely it is. Absolutely. I love that one. Comes in all the time. You want to learn how to do something in your neighborhood? Go talk to an old man who was born and raised in your neighborhood. Go ask him how he did it. He'll tell you. Rant over. Don't tell me about your wood that can't be split. Because I'm coming there. Charles! Nick Pixel! Aha! Yeah, no doubt, Kev. Yeah, I think between the axe head, between this axe head right here and a handle, there's 150, 200 right there. Between that axe head and that handle sitting right there, that's about 150 right there. Seriously. See, here's Tom Bowman. I grew up splitting twisted hardwoods over here in New Zealand. It's all technique. Of course it is, Tom. Yes, indeed it is. That's why I don't go off about this stuff. I just once in a while I gotta pop off. I have to. Well, I don't have to. I choose to. But them Australians and them Tasmanians, you guys down under, boy, and especially the Americans in the hardwood, that go talk to the old man down the street. He'll tell you how he split the wood. Go talk to him. Shapeshifter, good to hear you, buddy. It's called iron bark. Yeah, that stuff's nuts. You are 100%. That stuff's crazy. And I know there's wood out there that's really like stringy and tough. That iron bark's nuts. Shabango. Mr. ThinkPad's asking why there's not enough thumbs up on this video. He's got a pretty good point, friends. You better hit that thumbs up. Good idea. Vintage YZ80. I love them YZ80s. I love it, buddy. You got some of them? Excellent. He says he was watching Hogan and I on Axemen. That was fun. That was fun. Are they playing the reruns of that show now? Is that what they're doing? Why is that 80? They must be showing reruns, eh? Yeah, Dan Kerfman, that's all I ever used. I grew up on them all, splitting maple like that stuff I showed you in the last video. That's what I grew up on, splitting. So that's why, but I'm not a guy that, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, I don't have time for it. I don't have time for it. It's just beautiful. Let's talk about it for a second. Just for a second. Let's just have some fun for just a second. Just a sec. No, I can't go there. It's not fair. I don't want to do that. It's geography, though, friends. Is it not? It's geography. This is where I live. I live where the fir trees grow. It's just funny when you hear these. Honestly, it's funny. Me and Nick Pixel actually joke about it. Me and Nick, we always joke back and forth to one another. Nick will say, yeah, well, our hardwood's down here, yada, yada. Oh, gosh. And I'll say, yeah, it must be tough getting through that hardwood with that 20-inch barriers on that big head. Right? We joke so much. It's so fun. Hey, Nick? But some people actually get pretty worked up about it. Herb, how are you? Nick Pixel, I'm emailing you some PA old growth. PA old growth. I love it. Fucking good country living. BR. Can you tell us a bit about the firewood business you had and what you did to help be efficient with it? Yes, I can. That's a good question. I'll tell you a couple of things I did to be very efficient. I never stacked wood in the back of my truck after when I really started getting busy. When I was slow, like I started with a pickup, right? Everybody starts with a pickup unless they got money behind them, which I didn't. I started with a pickup, so I needed to stack the wood to get the amount I needed. But once I got like a truck where I could get, a couple of cords, I designed boxes where I could throw 2 cords of wood in loose. So you understand? GLC, so now I'm not stacking anything. Stacking's a waste of time. Chopping blocks are a waste of time. If I got caught using a chopping block, I would be ridiculed to no end. Not that I ever would try, because I just didn't. I come from a production background. I fed babies and family with firewood business, friend. Figure that out for a sec in your mind. I fed my family cutting firewood and selling firewood with axes and a power saw and a 1-ton pickup truck with 2 cords on the back. And in the beginning, my first one, I had to stack it because all my firewood was up the mountains. So I'd go up the mountains with my power saws and my mauls and my Arvika, and I would pull wood out of the and I would buck it all, and I'd stand it all up on the road, depending on species. I would literally stand it all up, and I would go nuts with the axe. I'd buck it all, I'd split it all, I'd throw it in the truck, and I would leave. So in order to save time, I got stuff designed where I didn't have to. No more stacking, GLC. So I didn't stack anything anymore. And actually, you can do that with a pickup truck. You just have to go higher on the sides. So if you're selling firewood in a pickup truck, and you can still get a cord on a pickup truck without stacking it. You just have to have higher sides. You have to stack your first row or 2. That's it to save the window, or if you got a headache rack, great. Start throwing the rest in, heap it, and stack the back row or 2. That saves time, you see? You got what I'm saying? So you can get a cord in a truck without stacking it. There's another time saver. Sharp power saws. You're running your power saw, you cut something, you're dull, you hit a rock, which you always do. You hit a rock. Stop and file it. Don't keep cutting. Stop right now. Right now. Stop. File it. Go. There's another tip. Log splitters help. Log splitters can help depending on how busy you are. So I got a log splitter after a while. I got one of those Grippos that's about 3 times as fast as a hydraulic splitter. So hydraulic splitters I never used in my business. They were too slow. So I used machines that were faster, way faster, like my Grippo. You've seen it, GLC? Does that help, buddy? Does that answer the question? Here's another thing I did. 2 guys go out doing firewood. Firewood's very lean. There's not much room. It's usually you're by yourself. But if you got a helper, both of yous go out. Both of yous, right away, both of yous, work on a cord of wood, get the truck full. You hear what I'm saying? Work together, get the truck full. Should take you about an hour. About 1 hour. There shouldn't be any more than that. You should have a cord of wood on the truck in an hour. Hour and a half tops. Gone. Guy leaves. Leave a guy on the hillside, bucking and processing the next cord. By the time the guy comes back with an empty truck, Buddy's already got, if he's a good man, he's already got another cord or 2 bucked and split. You got what I'm saying? Because he's got to pay for himself. If he's not paying for himself, you may as well go by yourself and stay in the bush all day and get 2 cords of wood and drive out with 2. That's what I did. So I left my job. I was making $60 a day. I was making $11 an hour in sales. I was inside under the fluorescent lights. I was in sales. And I left my job. And I picked up a power saw. I already had a truck. And I went up and I got firewood and I made $100. $100. And it only took me a couple hours outside. Remember this now. Outside. Bucking, splitting, loading in the bush. Cash money, dirty hands, hard work. Go home. Hi, honey, I'm home. Here's $100. Go get some diapers. Not sure there's a problem with that. That's just me. You're welcome, GCL. You're welcome, buddy. No, I've never made syrup. No, sir. No. Wonderful, efficient work process. Charles. I agree, good country. Outside getting good workout. Jerry, how are you, buddy? JJ, you're always here. Buddy, I want you to know something. Jerry, I'm looking into your face right now, Jerry. I appreciate you, bud. I do. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a positive person on this channel. You're a good man. Thank you. My most expensive axe would probably be my, what do you call them things? Black Ravens. Single bit Black Raven. Ish. Healed. That's right, brother. That's right. Tudor Wynne Phillips, Northern Wales. Tudor. G.A. Giger, hey buddy, it ain't about speed and you know it, brother. You know it. It's not about speed. Friends, I was a problem back in the day. Before I got hit by that tree, friends, I was a problem. I was 175 pounds, 180 pounds, and there wasn't a freaking ounce on me. And I was a problem in the bush, like getting firewood and you turn into a reptile. You just, your whole body. You do go through a transition though. Your joints and everything. You go through this. I did anyways. I went through a physical transformation. My joints, and you turn into strength that's completely different than any gym strength you could ever imagine. I call it logger strength, is what I call it. Because you got muscles in your poo. You do. You have muscles in your poo if you work 7 days a week doing firewood and logging for a living. It's a different, you can't even explain it. My little brother came to see me one day, and it was when I first started logging. It was about 3 or 4, maybe 5 or 6 years after I started logging and that. He looked at me. I was shredded. He wasn't used to seeing me like that. I was close to 200 pounds when I quit my job in sales. Yeah. Yeah, so when I got hammered by that tree, it's the hardest thing that ever happened to me. I'm so lucky, friends. I'm so lucky. Probably not luck, really, if you think about it. But hey, wait a minute. We got super chatters going on here. Don Bailey, for the cause, I appreciate the inspiration you give us. Mr. Bailey, you're a big support here, bud. Thank you so much. Sincerely, Don, thank you. You know, come on. That's incredible. Thank you so much. And we got another fella here with a $99 super chat. It looks to me, Zeth, I'm going to read your comment. Zeth, buck and happy Sunday, friends. Glad to see the dump is running. I got some cut-off wheels coming your way, brother. Oh, did you, buddy? Thank you, Zeth. You're a freaking wild man. I can't believe you, Zeth. What a support this guy is, eh, friends? Let's thank the super chatters right now, friends, please. Wow. So, the Tasmanian pattern axe. Let's look at something. Let's play around. Who makes this axe? Here, I'm going to put this here. Who makes that? Did you have a near-death experience? Oh, yes, indeed, Aaron, I did. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to watch the video, Aaron, it's called The Day I Almost Died in the Bush. I've had a few, but that one right there, yeah. All my friends on the channel were asking me for a long, long time to share that story, and I just didn't share it. Wasn't comfortable sharing it. But I shared it, and it's called The Day I Almost Died in the Bush. And there's not an ounce of embellishment in that story. There's no reason to embellish. The truth is the truth. You're only lying to yourself if you're embellishing anything. So there's no point in lying. You're just cheating yourself. So that'll tell you what happened to me. It changed my life. It took away my earning power. I feel as though, I think if I was to be rigorously honest with myself right now, honestly, friends, and I'm being honest, please don't, we're talking 50%, maybe, of, seriously, and you may look at me and think that's not realistic. Trust me, it is. It is, friends. It's, as I sit here, I feel it. It's been 16 years coming up in May. 15 or 16 years. Happened in 2006. And it was devastating. It almost killed me. It almost killed me. That was a German axe, by the way. That was a German Tasmanian pattern. Yeah. Here's another one. Who makes that? Look at that sucker. It says 4.5 pounds on there. It's 5. I just weighed it. It's beautiful. Who do you think makes that? Oregon 3/8 chain. Here we go. We got some good questions. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about right here. Ask something from me. Utilize me. I'm here to serve. Dave Crable. Question. Oregon 3/8 chain utilizes 7/32 file to sharpen, whereas still 3/8 recommends 13/64. I don't use 13/64 on nothing. Listen, I'll tell you what, David. So would you use 7/32 on a still chain? That's all I use, buddy. That's all I use is 7/32. I don't use 13/64. But listen, if you want to know a tip and the truth of the matter, power saw chain, look it. I'm going to explain something to you. Look it. Here you go. Here's still chain right here. This is still chain right there with the holes in the dogs, right? Right? That's still chain right there. I need to see this. Let me put this here. Just hang on. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. 7/32. Okay? 7/32. Right? Yeah. I don't know why they say that. Just a minute. That's funny. That's a 1/4 inch file. Let's get 7/32. Come on. Where's my... Ah, there she is, right there. Yeah, 7/32. Okay, good. Okay, are you with me, Mr. Crumble? Are you with me, David? Want to show you something. Still chain. 7/32 file. Right there. I love it. I don't know if this is going to work, Dave, but I'm going to try my darndest. Seven 30 seconds. Okay? And that's not even a huge hook. See? But that's, there you go. Look. Look at this. I'll just go like this. This will help. Okay? See that? Now the reason this is good is because a lot of folks, what happens is a lot of folks go down, and what happens is that top tooth with the 13/64, what happens is the top tooth bends over. They think they're sharp and they're not. And if they're sharp, it lasts for a few cuts and then they dull out. The top plate curls over. Now, as you get halfway down your tooth, maybe 3/4 of the way, that's when you want to grab your 13/64, David. You understand me, brother? Listen, pal. You want to get the whole tooth back. The whole tooth wants to come. You don't want anything in there. And it's funny because ground chain, I run a gullet all the way back. Isn't that interesting? And ground chain cuts faster. Isn't that interesting? Tells you a little bit about it. So you can use 13/64. Lots of people do, but I never have. Never. Never. Hey, who's this? Lyle Davis. Spread the love. Yeah, Lyle. Let's do it, brother. Yeah, this is nice chain. But I don't like the still as much as I do the Oregon chain. Oregon's the stuff, boy. Oregon cuts faster than that still out of the box like you wouldn't believe it. Go to my video. It's called Still versus Oregon, or Oregon versus Still chain. Who's faster out of the box? Watch that video. Trust me, if you're into this stuff, watch that video. You know what's funny? You want to know what's funny? And very serious at the same time. I'm not reading comments right now because it takes away from what I'm trying to say to you. You know what's kind of interesting? Who here right now, 300 and some odd people, who here right now can't dance when they're sober? Or feel very conscious when they're at a wedding or something and they need a little, you know what, to get their courage up to do. Be honest. Be honest. Who feels like they need some sauce before they can be wild and crazy? Oh my goodness graciousness. Craigular. See, here's a man right here. Howdy partner. This fella right here. This guy Craigular, he's got like, this man's got a heart. He's got a heart, and he's a very talented man with passion in his heart. And he wants his voice. He wants to be, I know you are, Craigular. You can't hide your light under a freaking bush, buddy. Craigular, I'm talking to you. I'm serious, buddy. Do not hide your light under a freaking bush. Don't do it. Craigular, you got a lot of talent, buddy. You got a lot to say in your heart. I know you do. You're a passionate guy. Let it out, brother. Don't play around. Time goes so fast, and the older you get, the quicker time goes. Friends, listen to me. I was an absolute wild man. Ridiculous wild man. Doing backflips off stages out there, like into the liquor and the other goodies. You know what I'm talking about? My last life, my previous life, okay? But then when I put all that stuff away, I felt very uncomfortable and self-conscious in my own skin. Like if I had to go up or play harmonica or anything, go on stage, play music, talk in front of people, public speak, huh? How about that one? How about public speaking? Huh? How about dancing? What do you do? Do you scorn people when you're sitting in your chair and you see people dancing? Do you think, what an idiot. Look at that guy out there dancing. No, you don't. You sit there and go, I wish I was out there having a good time. But I don't feel like I can do it because I'm too insecure. So I'll pound 5 or 6. Well, just a minute. Just hang on a second. Hang on. Hang on. So I need something. I need to ingest something to be me. Is this what I'm telling myself here now? That I can't do that because I don't have liquor in me? Oh, I see. Okay. Friends, I didn't like that. That bothered me a lot. But do you want to know? I'm gonna talk about this story right now because I talked to my wife about it. This is what I was talking about this morning when I woke up with that lump, that gratitude lump in my throat. I'm not looking at comments right now. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it because I'll get sidetracked. Okay? Now I'm going to talk about this. And I've told this story. I was in the doghouse one time. I was on a bender. And me and my wife were, at the time, she was my girlfriend, Wendy. She's out there right now getting firewood for the wood stove. We were downtown at a bar, and I had previously, the night or two before, I think I went on a bender for a day or two, and so I was in the doghouse. Again, I was in the doghouse. And I still wanted to go with them, but I wasn't going to drink. Friends, I don't care what you think of me. I'll tell you that right now. I don't care what you think of me. It would be great if you liked me. It would be. That would just be wonderful if you looked at me right now and think, I like this guy. But you know what? If you don't, I'm really okay with it. Ha! I am. I'm okay with it because I like me. You see? So it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. I'm kind of invincible. And you can be too. It doesn't matter what people say anymore. So here's my point. Here's my point. So here I am. I'm in the bar and there's a band. It's full. It's like, it's full. It's on. And here I am trying not to drink. This was probably, I would think maybe in the last 6 months to a year that I quit for good. 25 years ago. Okay? 25 years ago. Excuse me. Here's the power of alcohol and the power of addiction and the power of craving. Listen to this. I'm sitting there like everybody's drink. I'm like this, friends. I'm really uncomfortable. Almost to the point of not being able to look at people. Me. So, it was too powerful. You know what? I said to myself, now this is the dude. This is the guy. This is that monkey on my back. And he's going, what are you doing? Why? Why are you not drinking? You're these people are, just go get one, dude. Come on, let's go. Now he wouldn't go nowheres. So get this. I made the decision. I remember this like it was yesterday because it was so powerful. It was so powerful. Okay? I made the decision right there and then that I was going to the bar to get a double Stoli on the rocks. I liked my vodka because it was like nitro. Get this. After the decision was made, that I was going to the bar to get a drink, my whole body changed. I hadn't drank yet. It hadn't hit my lips yet. It hadn't hit my veins, friends, okay? I literally started going, how's it going, man? Pretty good. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Not bad, not bad. What had changed? I hadn't drank. I hadn't took it. Nothing changed. Except the decision that I was going to the bar to get a drink. So I went to the bar and I got a drink. Friends, I am telling you right now, in my life, there wasn't much that controlled me. I'm being honest. Socially, I was gifted. With the girls, with the guys, sports, whatever. Life was kind of rolled off my back. Booze and drugs? Can't explain it. I can't explain it. It took me. I didn't take it. It took me. That night, I will never, ever forget the power of that stuff in here. Now, here's another quick one for you. I told you I was in a weird mood today. I want to tell you something because this is important. Very important. Now, listen to this one. Listen to this one. I quit drinking for a year once. You know the story. I had a problem. She went to Portugal. I stayed home because I was building an old Chevy hot rod truck, a motor. And I decided to stay home. Well, her trip was over and I flew my first plane ride to Toronto. I was going to meet her in Toronto. After 1 year of being sober, I was ingesting other drugs, but I didn't drink. So to me, that was good. Whatever. Okay. It wasn't, but that's what it was. Booze, to me, was the problem. So I flew to Toronto, and friends, again, they were all drinking. They all drank. They didn't have the problem. I had the problem. See? So I made the decision that I was going to get a 6-pack of Moosehead beer. After 1 year of not drinking. The love of my life, right here, this woman right here. See? She's out there somewhere. There she is. Look at her. There she is. She's out there. She's splitting wood. Watch. Hopefully she won't see us. Darn it! She saw us. I just came out to... Hey? That woman right there. The fear in her eyes. Friends, I felt so guilty what I was doing, but I was going to be fine. But we were sitting in the back of this car. She looked at me. This is whatever it was. 25 years ago, 26 years ago. She looked at me, friends. The fear in that woman's eyes. So I went off. That's when I went off. And I never stopped again until she left me. And I don't know why I'm talking about this right now. I don't, but I think I do. I think I know why I'm doing this today. I do. Because I'm just here to tell you that when I really get down and really think, because I wasn't powerless. I wasn't powerless over anything in my mind. To admit that I was powerless over something, hold on a minute here. You can't do that? Well, I can. Watch. And I would normally do it, whatever it was. And I'm the same with splitting wood. So if you got some tough wood, I'll be coming to see you. Okay? Yeah. I'm a little nuts. I'll just be honest. I am. I'm getting older, but I'm still a nutcase. And don't forget it. So drinking, I was a problem. So anyways, I don't want to lose track because I will. That's my brain. So that woman, she watched me decline brutally. And it didn't take long. It didn't take long after that 1 year drinking that I started drinking again. It honestly didn't take long. And I was on the skids, thinking about taking myself out. It was a tree where... I know you've heard this story. Some of you have, but some of you haven't. And if you haven't, you're hearing it again. Because it's important. Because I know there's people out there right now. I know people in this comment section. So I thought that I could deal with it again. I thought that I could handle it. And here's the most important point of this second story about the year not drinking, and then when I started drinking again. I want you to hear me. I want you to hear me closely here. And if this is ringing true to you, I want you to listen real good. I'm almost getting emotional right now talking about this, because this is serious effing business. And who people who know me real well, I start swearing when I get serious. I do. I start swearing, and I feel like it right now. I feel my throat and my eyes and my cheeks, and I'm starting to get like I'm feeling it right now. Like you'll probably notice I might even start crying. Like I'm telling you. I never, when I started drinking again, and I tried to control it, friends, it was the stupidest thing in the world. All I wanted to do was go to that place where life and bills, and I wanted euphoria, and I wanted it now. I was never a teetotaler, never a sipper. It's not who I am. I work hard. I do whatever I do hard. I do this hard. Look at me. I've done a video for the last 7 years every freaking day. It's in my freaking genes. It's who I am. I can accept that. So I'll tell you something. I'll never forget the feeling of not having enough after that when I went to Toronto to meet my wife again, my girlfriend at the time. I'll never forget the feeling of drinking that 6-pack and wishing I had 10 more. I'm a drunk, man. I'm a drunk and a drug addict, plain and simple, whether I'm drinking or not. I'm a drunk. I'm an alcoholic. I'm a drug addict. It's all the freaking same to me. It's all the same. I haven't ingested drugs, alcohol, nicotine. All I do is drink coffee and swear a little bit. That's it. I don't swear on this channel. I swear out in the bush. Because I know that people are watching. I know that families are watching me. And I'm starting to look at this channel differently, friends. I'm being very honest right now. I have so much gratitude in my heart. I haven't looked at these comment sections for 15 minutes while I've been brown. It's not important to me right now. And if you've super chatted, I thank you dearly from my heart. I do. But I will lose my train of thought if I start going out the comments right now. I'll lose it. And I don't want to right now. So I knew today could be scary. I knew it. I knew it in the morning. I thought to myself, it's Sunday today, and I'm feeling emotional. I'm feeling passion for life. I have to be careful, friends. I do. I have to be careful. I see so much on YouTube, and I have an opinion. I have an opinion just like everybody else, but it doesn't matter. My opinion doesn't matter. But I'm smart enough to know it. I don't care. I don't have to force my opinion on nobody. I like to watch people succeed. And I also like to watch people fall. I do. Because they need to. Where are you going to learn? How are you going to learn that log's slippery when that bark in the spring when you're logging? How are you going to know that bark on that tree's not just sitting on top of the log because it's spring and the sap's flowing, and you jump off that one and you go to that other one and you end up ass over tea kettle because you thought the bark was on the tree, but it really wasn't, because it's spring and the bark's off. It's just sitting there, and you go for a tea kettler. How are you supposed to learn not to do that again? By doing it. How are you supposed to know what a kickback is? How are you supposed to know that gullet's too much? That when you wipe that big gullet out of that chain and you dig in, it goes, whoa! and it pulls you in, and then it's dull, and the next couple of rounds down there, it's dull, and it's pulling. How are you going to know to back off and grab the 7:30 seconds file and throw the 36, 13, 64? Yeah. Huh? Exactly. I like to see people. I allow people to make their own decisions, their own falls, their own successes. So why am I here? What am I doing here? I have said on this channel for, I don't know how long. I don't know how long I've said it, but I've said it for a long, long time. I've said this channel's not about tree cutting. I've said that for 5 years probably, haven't I? Haven't I? Christine, how long have I said that? Gainsies. Anybody else that's been here for, how long have I said those words? This channel's not about tree cutting. But it is. We know it is. But you know what I'm saying. This channel's about a lot more than that. And if you think for 1 second that I'm exaggerating about 50% of my earning capacity being gone physically, I got no reason to freaking tell you stories. Friends, it changed my life, that accident. That's why, actually, to be honest with you, YouTube was almost, it's crazy how this journey has worked. It has. I didn't want to sell axes. There's people here that know this because they've been here for 7 years. I didn't want to. I didn't say, yeah, I'm going to sell some axes. Yeah. I didn't want to. I didn't want to sell t-shirts. I didn't want to call myself the Bucket Army. I didn't want to call... Friends, this channel has morphed because of you people. You people built this channel. You did. This has all been an organic build. So, I don't know if anything I just said makes any sense, but I'm pretty positive it does. I can't do small talk, friends. I can't. I'm not good at small talk. I'm not. I want to know. I have 345,000 people that come here. That's how many subscribers I've got. I actually want to know how each and every single one of you are doing. I want to know how you're feeling. I'm not going to talk to you about politics or religion or any of those things. I'm not. Friends, when the truckers went and did their thing, that whole thing, there was people that emailed me angry. I think that's what it was. I don't know. There was two. They were strange emails. They were like, why aren't you in Ottawa? Or why aren't you supporting the... Did you miss something? How many times have I said that I don't talk about politics or religion on this channel? Doesn't work. I said I'm a very proud Canadian right now. And I said small things like keep on bucking and keep on trucking. I'm the most proudest Canadian you want to know. But I'm also an intelligent one. Just because I cut trees and run power saws and roll around in the dirt doesn't make me stupid. Some people think I'm stupid. And some people think because I'm a kind person, I'm not smart. I don't like exercising that part of me. That other side of me. No one in this family, no one, my son, my wife, my daughter, no one has seen me angry. No one has seen me angry. They've seen me passionate. Christine, Matman, Auction, Indiana. All my, Derek LaFould. Trying to think of my other moderators. Becky. Thank you all. Thanks for helping us here. Christine, you do so much for this channel. It's I could never thank you enough, Christine. We love you so much. Oh, Christine. Oh my gosh, friends, if you only knew. If you only knew what she did. She and Decal and Nick Pixel and the people that support me. Auction, Indiana. Unsung heroes. They're the unsung heroes of this channel. And friends, don't get me wrong. Like I'm not trying to be disrespectful or rude when I say I don't care what you think of me. Do you understand what I mean when I say that? It's not that I don't care about your feelings or what you think. I definitely do, but I really don't care what you think of me. I don't. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why? Because I know I'm a good person. I don't steal. I don't lie. I don't cheat. I don't cheat on my wife. I don't beat my kids. I don't kick my dog. I'm not as selfish as I used to be. I'm a work in progress. I'm a good human being. I give selflessly. I don't look for a pat on the back. I am a progress. I'm a working progress man. I'm nowhere near where I want to be. I want to be more humble than I am. People call me humble sometimes. Yeah, okay, thank you. But I'm nowhere near where I want to be. I don't have to tell people about how much I give or who I give to or what I do. Back in the day, I would. 40 years, 30 years, I've been like, hey, I needed that. I needed that. I don't need that no more because I got it. I got it from outside now. It's in here. It's in here now. You see? I remember when that happened to me. I'm not alone anymore, even when I'm alone. I could never be alone before back in my cups. I needed people. I needed to be stroked. I needed people to tell me I don't need it anymore. I'm not here for that. So how can I help? Well, like what can I do on YouTube? How can I help society? Well, I can help you file your power saw. I can help you with that. I can help you try and live better somehow or something by example. That's all I can do. I don't have any magic recipes. I can love you. That's what I can do. I can love you and watch you grow and be here with you. I'm a man. I'm a man. And I like to work. I like to get dirty. I like to help people. I like to work with other men. I like to work with people. I love to work with children. I love children. Friends, I don't talk about this too much. I do a little bit, but friends, I want to help the youth so badly. You don't even know. You have no idea. You hear me talk about it. I want to help the broken man so badly. And the kid without the dad, the kid that thinks there's something wrong with him. That kid or that man or that woman that thinks that he's dirty or something's wrong, that he did something wrong. He doesn't, where are you off to? Okay. You know what I mean? That's all I can. But I'm not there yet. I don't have $1 million. I can't just open up or go see and set up a thing or That's why, friends, there was a young kid at Buckenstock, Javen. Javen, if you're watching, buddy, I love you. I love you so much, you little crazy little guy. I love you so much. I'll never forget that kid, man. I just, it hurt. It hurts me. You know, it just brings me back to when I was that little guy running around full of energy, you know, just wanting to hear from my dad that he loved me or something. I don't know. I don't know what it was. But when I seen that little kid at Buckenstock, that Javen kid, that little kid, if anybody was there, you'll remember him. Oh, he was, friends, you've seen them. I know you've seen these kids. I know you've seen them. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me, Bucket. Watch me. Bucket. 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 Come here. Grab it on my shirt, my coattail. Bucket. Bucket. Hey, Javen, what's up, buddy? What's up? Watch what I'm doing. Watch me. Look what I can do. Look, see? Look at me. You see what I'm saying? Why? Why is it like that? How come? You see, so I saw myself in that kid. I saw that little guy, and I just, if anybody was there and they remember, I made a fuss out of that kid. I made a fuss out of him. At Buckenstock too. You know what he said to me? He said, I want you to make me an axe. At the end of Buckenstock, he said, I want you to make me an axe. But before I go there, I want to tell you something. I think it was Sunday, the last day of Buckenstock. I think it was Sunday or Saturday. It's 3 days, 3-day event. 2 or 3 little kids. I showed up in the truck, friends. 9, quarter after 9. I lost 15 minutes of my life years ago. I forgot where it went, but I've never gained it. I'm always 15 minutes late. I'm just kidding. I try not to be, but I joke like that. These kids came up. I pulled up. They were waiting for me so badly to get to Buckenstock the second day. They were so excited because I gave them so much attention. I joked with them and gave them so much love. They felt it. They were so excited to see me the next day. You know what I mean, friends? These kids, they just need love. They just need to be loved. That's it. Just come here, you little fucker. Come here, you little guy. You know, that's all they need. That's it. It's simple. But when their dads and their moms are too selfish, they can't give it. They miss it. You see, they don't get it. They miss it. So these little guys come. They come. And they say, Buggin, can I tie your boots? Can I tie your boots up, Buggin? You know, my heart just snapped in half. Can I tie your freaking boots? I didn't even get the door of the truck open, and they were right there. They were right there. I don't care. I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. There's nothing to care about. There's nothing to care about. Except the kids. the kids. So at the end of that bucking stock, that kid, Javen, he said, "Bucking, I want you to make me an axe," he says to me, right, matter of fact, right up in my face. "Bucking, I want you to make me an axe. I want an axe, and I want a double bit cruiser." He knew exactly what he wanted, friends. So get this. I said, "I'll make you an axe." And I announced it at Buckenstock. I said, "We're going to make Javen an axe." Woo! I had my headset on. My family was there. Friends, my kid, Hogan, my boy, Rita, and Wendy, they were there with me. They were like my rock. They were like my, like, Rita would bring me a bottle of water, and I was just like, "Come here, come here," it just, I got, and Decal put that thing on. I don't know if it was at Buckenstock 1 or 2, I forget now. Maybe you can help me, but Decal had a big screen up, and he was showing pictures and whatever. Everybody was saying nice things about me and this and that. And I looked over. And I saw Hogan. I saw my kid. And he was looking at me with this look in his face like, "Dad, you are a effing rock star. And my job's done. That's it. That's all I need right there. That's it. It's done." I knew this was coming today. And I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. I'll never forget that. He was just beaming. His whole face was just beaming. That's my dad. I'm proud of my dad. I want to help. I want to help them kids. I want to help kids somehow. And bust it up. Bust it up, guys. Bust it up, man. I just want to help somehow. I don't know how. I don't know how I'm going to do it. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. With the help of you. Yeah, you don't know it yet. Yeah, but you're going to be there. You are. Yeah, you're going to help me. You're going to tell your friends about this channel. You are. You're going to tell your family. You're going to tell your uncles and your aunts and your friends. And we're going to spread love. And we're going to love each other. And lift each other. And not stomp on one another. Life's so beautiful. I knew this was coming today, friends. I did. I knew it was coming. This almost feels like 7 years of truly what I've wanted to say. Christine knows who I am. Decal knows who I am. These people know who I am. They do. Why do you think Christine's here? Why do you think she helps me? Because she knows who I am. She came to Buckenstock. She flew 2,100 miles or some crazy thing. By herself. By herself. To come to Indiana, Mishawaka, to see this character. She knows who Javen is. So anyways, I've blubbered enough. I've lost 10 pounds, friends. I want to be the best human being I can be. I want to be the strongest, most loving, most patient, most beast of love that I can be. Forgiveness in my heart. You know what I mean? You can't hurt me. You can't. You can't hurt me. I've said this before. You can't. I'm in charge of that. I'm in charge of getting hurt, not you. Why do you think, friends, for 7 years now, you've never seen me go at it in the comment section? Anyways, I'm starting to probably sound silly, but I want to thank the super chatters again, and the people who believe in me. I do. I want to thank the people who believe in me. Friends, my cutting days, they're not gone. They're not. My cutting days aren't gone. They're not gone. I love cutting, but I don't look for work no more. Work comes, work goes. So my videos are going to be about what I'm doing that day. They're just going to be where can I be at the most help is how I look at this now. You see, like, I don't just want to come here and make noise. You understand? Yeah. I've been working on me and my McCulloch. Oh, yeah. See, for those of you that maybe... How many freaking people are here? How many people are here? 308. Okay. I won't go into that story right now. I won't do it. About the power saw. I won't do that. You guys all know the story. You know the story. I'm probably going to go now. Because what I got to do is I got to go put a gasket. That truck out there is going to run. It's going to run. I'm getting it running. That's what's going on right now on this channel. Is I'm getting that truck running. And I'll show you what else is going on. Okay? I'll show you what else is going on. Okay? This shit is now empty. Okay? So this now has to be filled. So you guys remember this is green, right? This is the green stuff, okay? So we just finished. Here's our last. This is open now for me to fill, okay? So this will be wood now. That will be poor. Excuse me. That'll be wood. That will be burnt. Not next year, probably 2 years from now, right? Because after this burning season, which is coming, will be like, there's 2 cords there, and then this, and this. You see what I'm saying? So we're always 2 years ahead. So I'll burn all that first, but then in there, you see how that goes? Then that's burnt, and then that gets filled. So I'm an axe man, friends. I like axes. There's going to be a lot of axe content on this channel. I've got it terribly for axes. You guys know this, and I know that the most views on this channel on videos come from tree work. I understand all that. I understand what you know. I know there's a lot of people that come here for different things. I do understand that, but I'm not going to stress myself out about anything that about the channel. About you know what I'm saying, friends. We're doing what I'm doing. Is what I'm saying to you. Now this thing here, This thing is ready to go. But see this? This is a gasket that goes underneath the plate. And what's happening now is I can guarantee there's air coming there, underneath there. There's air leak happening. I know it. There just is. So it's getting full crank. Remember how slow it was turning over? The starter was hooped. I bought a starter for it, new starter, new solenoid. The carb should be good. There's a problem. And I think it's either somehow developed a horrible vacuum leak that now it just won't start over. It fires, but it won't start. What a blubbering fool I was today, eh? Hey, don't you think so? I just don't care. I knew it was coming today. I could feel it. I think men have, do the research on this, but I think men have, it's not menopause. It's funny how women get menopause, but it's actually men. Do you know why it's menopause? I think because testosterone. Women have testosterone and men have estrogen. And I think I've got a lot of estrogen in me right now. I don't know, but I don't rightly care. So, yeah, it's crazy. I am who I am. I love me, so I'm fine with that. That's no problem. Anyways, what a time. Friends, I'm telling you right now, I've lost like, I don't know, but can you even tell? Can you, come on, give it to me straight. I mean, you gotta be able to see it somewheres. I've lost some freaking weight. You know how excited I get when I lose weight? I got sick of talking about it. Friends, I'm a 53-year-old guy. I'm 53. I mean, the axes are all I got. The axes are all I have to get my heart pumping. That's it. I can't raise a sweat doing anything else. I can't run. I can't those days are gone. Do you know that after my accident 16 years ago, I've never skied, I've never played sports, I've never run at full speed. It's gone. All of it's gone. I've never wrestled. Nothing. I've never had a So I'm shooting right off. But you know what I like? I want people here that want to be here. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to my people. I'm talking to you. If you don't like me, just hit the road. Don't waste your time or my time, because you're not going to hurt me. So just understand that. So, right? You know what I mean? Like if you're a troll or whatever they call them. Right? And if you like me, just like me. It's very simple. So I want people here that want to be here, is what I want. That's what I want. Yeah. So there, what? Oh, that's right. So, man, oh man, friends, I'm telling you right now, I got, okay, I'm going to share a couple things. Charles, you're not still here, are you, Charles? Corey? Charles, are you still here? There's no way you are. You must be watching an Axeman cry. Watch a big old logger crying his eyes out. I'll bet you are still here, aren't you? Here, let's talk about something. Whoa, you guys are about to fall off. Let's not do that. Let's do this. There, I can handle that right there. I think that's probably good enough. How's this going? What does that do? I want to show you guys something. Craigular. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, so he doubles up on the super chat. Craigular does. Hey, did you see that, friends? I'm just seeing the comments now. Craigular. Craigular, you're a wild son of a gun. I know you are. He doubles up on it, eh, friends? We need to thank this man, Craigular. I love you, buddy. I do. You're a good man, Craigular. You got a lot inside you, buddy, and you stick to your guns, son. You stick to your freaking guns. There's another thing I want to say to people. Listen, don't flounder. Let's use this. Let's use this analogy. Don't flounder in your convictions. Be convicted. If you believe in something, convict to it, because it's worse floundering. Me and Decal were talking the other day. You know what the next best thing to a yes is? A no. I just love that simplicity, because maybe is no good. You know why? Because maybe. That's no good. You ain't going nowhere with maybe. You're going forward with yes, and you're going in a different direction with no, but you're going now. Craig, you're a talented man. You're a smart son of a gun. You think too much. I know that about you. You need to work with your heart, brother. You need to run with your heart. We all need to think less and feel more, because I don't care who you are and where you're from, but your heart, feelings, right? That's how the universe connects the most and communicates to us most, is not from our brain. It's from our heart. So as soon as you feel something, it is correct. But when you start thinking about it, your next best thing is you're screwed. Remember, this is one man's opinion. Stay convicted in your things, friends. Like with me, like if you think I'm nuts and you don't like me, then don't like me. Just don't like me. I like it better when you don't like me or love me. One of the two. Don't maybe it. If you're not sure, feel about it. Stop thinking about it. Feel about it. Your answer will come instantly, like in a millisecond. It will. Now, okay. Now what's happening here? We froze, didn't we? Or did we? Are we frozen again? Are we? No, we're good. Maybe this thing froze. Are we still going, friends? Something happened. That's funny. Oh no, we're good. We're still good, eh? Ah! Oh, good, 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 good. Oh, thank you. When did I do that? How long have I been on that, friends? How long have I been freaking zoom? How long was I zoomed in for? Not long, I hope. Ages? Oh, no. A long time. Oh, no. Son of a gun. How did that happen? Ah, that's no good. Oh, I can't believe that. Oh, for crying out loud, friends. I was bawling my eyes out when I was up close. That's not good. Anyways. Okay, what was I doing? Oh. Look at this. I just want to show you this, friends, okay? Okay? Let's put this here so I can see. There we go. Okay. Sorry about the close-up, friends. Now, check this out. Look at this thing. Look at that. My buddy Ish found that for me. The Tasmanian. I got a few of these Tasmanian patterns now from Australia. You know the Tasmanian pattern? The ones you can find on eBay and bid on? Yeah, these ones here. Tasmanian pattern, you know? I don't bid. I've never bought nothing. I don't bid on these axes. My good friend helps me. See that? That is a monster HB. It says on it 4.5 pounds. It says right there. This axe is nowhere near 4.5 pounds. It's 5 pounds. It's right there. 5. Boom! Check this out. Colby Owen. Sorry, friends. I just want to check. Oh, I can't believe that, friends. I feel so silly. That is foolish. Oh, that's awful. This is a monster axe. So I like axes with like little thinner handles. I'm gonna have to look back on that and see how that worked out. I feel so silly about that. I apologize for that, friends. I'm sorry about that. I had no idea. I don't even know how that happened, actually. Must have been Christine. Probably Christine's fault, I would reckon. Yeah. Anyway, so this is the, now, here it is. I want to show you guys something. I got this one axe. This is my axe here, my handle that I use to see what these axes will look like on a skinny handle that, yeah, right there. This is what I'm talking about. Look. Okay, see that right there? You see that? How that looks good, right? I had this head on this other handle. I had it on Colby Owen's handle. But it was a bit, the handle was too big for the head, even though it looked okay. But, like, see, those axes look good. The heads are big. The handles fit them. Agreed? This one looks unreal. This is going to be a scary, scary axe. That's a Colby Owen handle. It's bigger than the Whiskey River. So, what I had going is this. This is what I had going, and it wasn't working for me. This. So this is Colby Owen's handle, right? Okay, there. That's what I had going right there. And I started hafting the handle, right? And I thought, well, that's a nice head. Put it on there. I'll tell you something with these. Check this out. Check these suckers out. This is what these things are like before. Anyways, you can see what I'm talking about, right, friends? So what happens is the handle, because you feel more impact in your hands and your arms when there's more handle than head. You just do it. It's hard to explain. And also with a longer bit, when you have a longer bit, when you're splitting, penetration changes. It's hard to explain in words, but if you go too long, you do get warble, you know, and the head wants to. So it's a fine line. Geometry is important in axes, very important. So this didn't work. I changed it fairly quickly, actually, fairly quickly. These are glorious. Colby Owen's handles are glorious. You ever get the opportunity to get one, get one. They're glorious. Now, the Dandenong. Oh, Dandenong. The Dandenong range. I had some guy. I gotta share you this. That's why I was being silly in the camera there with the Tasmanian. I get this email, friends. I get this email. Stop cornering the market on Tassies. He was angry because his little gravy train ran out. He couldn't pick up an axe cheap anymore. Is it my fault that I'm trying to tell the world that if they want to split wood, that a Tasmanian pattern is going to be their best bet? So is that because I have clout now in the axe community or on YouTube? Is that why now? That's sad actually to me. And someone else said to me years ago, Buckin, because of your channel, it's hard to get power saws for $50 anymore. So that's a bad thing? I don't know. I'm just rambling, friends, but I don't make the rules of the ways of the world. I just find it funny. Anyway, is that about a half an hour? Is that how long I was? Is that what you're talking about right there? About a half an hour? Being zoomed in for 15. Okay, that's that. I see. I'm way behind. I see. I apologize. Hey, William DeBerry, I love you, buddy. I love you. You're a good man, William. Jude shoots. Ain't bothering me. Mama Taz, good to see you. Bill Block. Billy Block, how are you, buddy? Zach. There's still plenty of axes. Yeah, there's a ton. And then what'll happen is somebody will make Tasmanian patterns. One of these companies will get their mind straight again. It blows my mind. I won't even start. Like if I had the means and the money and the backing to produce axes where it was not a whole bunch of my time consumed, because I want to spend time with people. You understand? Did you hear me blubbering about kids and broken people? That's where I want to spend my time. I hope that makes sense. I'm not Mr. Bent over a forge guy. That's not me. We have equipment to design an axe. It's my idea to design the axe. That's why we got the equipment. So again, I say that, but that's the truth. So I think there should be a company out there to start smacking out Tassies again. Cool Tassies. Or at least some kind of something similar. But put a pole on them this time. Tassies don't have a pole, and I know why. I got some super good friends from Australia. Their wood back in the day, friends, was 300 to 400 foot high, 12 feet across the stump, and rock solid hard like oak. That's what their wood was like. Why don't you think they're going to have the best axes? The best axes in the world come from there. Just my opinion. But see, the difference between me, friends, and maybe 90% of the other axe people on the internet is, I use an axe. I'm not afraid to swing a black raven and bark it up. That's the difference. Anyways, I don't want to get on a rant. That's not my style. So there was two ways I was going to go, and if some of you remember, if I had a close eye on the axes being made, I don't know. What I wouldn't like is someone hanging my axes. Now that I would have to get a system down. I would have to set the system up of hanging, and that wouldn't be bad. I like hanging my axes, right? Like if I got the heads, that would be great. I would hang them and sell them. That I'll probably be doing, but I talked about a drop forge, a huge company getting the axes, making a certain style of an axe. That's all I'll say about that, but there would be a charity. There would be a charity and it would go towards rebuilding the youth and men, people I talked about. I don't know what you would call it. But that would be my dream, to have an axe company where every axe sold. That's the only way I would do a mass production of an axe, a Buckin' Billy Ray, a Buckin' Special, is if I could set up a charity for every axe sold. Every one. Not every one. $5 or $10 or whatever the amount would be, would go to this charity for the youth. Some program. Maybe, I don't know. Like I say, all I got is the ideas and the passion. I don't have the rest of it. So that's my thoughts. I've been reached out to by people wanting to have a place where I'm just going to use men, but anyone, but young men, broken men, a place for men to come and get back to the elements, get back connected with tools, with the axe, perhaps, not perhaps, yes, the axe, and hang their own axes and use their own axes in the bush. And in that process, we share our stories and the healing begins. So I have some interesting plans. Whether men can't just sit down at a coffee one-to-one, and I find men and kids are better, working. They can talk when they're working. That's my thoughts anyways. Anyway, Craigular, your support for this channel, all the super chatters, I'm humbled. Dawu. Howdy, Buckin. Just getting on for the first time in weeks. I miss you. And this live. Love you, brother. Be kind. Stay kind all. Dawu Productions. Dawu, I love you, buddy. Dawu, you're another one of those guys who's a special man. You are. You and Craigular both. You're buddies. I know you are. And you're both just beautiful men. Thank you. Thank you. Howdy, partner, Craigular. Jonesy, love you, Buckin. Here's for my future wood bullet. Okay, Jonesy, good man. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for the support. Dan Barker, love you too, buddy. Love you too, buddy. There's nothing but healing. Ha ha. Well, you're not wrong. Dino. Dean, good to see ya. Dawu. Biker Benny. Biker, how you doing? Adam. Whittingham. Keep on doing what you're doing. Living Adam Man. Hey, Johnny Holmgren. I know that's what got me here. I watched a few videos and was touched by Buckin's honor and love. Living Adam Man. Love you, buddy. Fixing broken stuff. I love it. Yeah, you got it, Johnny Hudson. You got that right, brother. Hey, listen. Hey, there's an old saying. There's a couple sayings that I really, really like. One is, prepare the child for the path, not the path for the child. I love that. I really love that. Oh, it's blowing. See what I mean? When the weather's like this, it means something's going on. For me, there is. I guarantee you that. I don't know what it is, but I'm sharing it with you. Gosh, I wish that wasn't on close-up. That's so foolish. But there's a reason for everything. Oh, and the other one is, it's better to build a boy than mend a man. And there's a lot of broken men out there that have this, almost like this, I don't know, they puff up. They think they got to puff up and be something they're not. And I see through it. I've always seen through it. I've always seen the good in human beings. You know what I mean? Men, women, and child. I've always seen the good. I don't know whether my mom or the big fella give me that, but I've always been able to see through the fear and the anger to to what's going down. So anyway, I hope I didn't scare nobody today. I hope maybe it helped you learn a little bit about me and what I'm thinking, which is peace, love, and power saws. Buck and stock this September, late September. Maybe even early October, I'm not sure yet. This is my thought process. I wanted to talk to you about Javen. I never finished my story about Javen. So I says I'm going to freaking make you an axe. 1 year later at Buck and Stock 2. It might even have been 2 years. I think it was, but it was 1, I think. The next year, I had the axe built for him, and I said to him, I talked to him, I said, Javen, do you want me to send this axe to you, or do you want me to present it to you at Buck and Stock 2? He said, I want you to present it to me at Buck and Stock 2. Think about that for a minute. A young, excited kid, I had his axe made. I would have said, guaranteed, send it to me at that time in my life. But he said, I want you to present it to me at Buck and Stock 2. So we did, and we cried, me and him. That little Javen I was telling you about. We had a hug and a cry. I better not go back down that road. There's an old saying, the youth are our future. Children are our future. What could be truer than that? What could be truer than that? Do you know what I saw the other day, friends? I'm going to share this with you. Kids do what they see. Can we agree on that? Can we have a heck yeah in here that kids do what they see their parents do? They do. Okay? Whoa. Holy smokes. Freedom, liberty. Buddy, thank you. Freedom, liberty. Nick Pixel, whoever's on your mind today probably needs your time. Passion leads to purpose. Have a great day, Nick Pixel. Nick, I love you, buddy. Thank you so much, pal. Hey, who's this? Michael Donnie. Michael, thanks for the super chat, buddy. What a guy. Thank you, Michael. Kids do what they see. They just do. So I see this guy on YouTube. He's got, I don't know, 2 or 3 young kids. And you know what he's doing? He's cussing. And he's in these fights with these other people on the internet. Fighting with these other groups. And he's swearing and calling these people names. And in the very same breath, he looks to his kid or talks about his son or his kid or something. And I'm like, oh no. You know what I mean? I'm just like, oh. Think about that for a minute. Think about it. Okay, I'm actually out of here because I have completely Ramblinski'd my face off today. I love the draw knife, friends. I love the draw knife. It was 4 a.m. and I woke up in a cold sweat. I couldn't do another day at that job I had to get. So I got up out of my bed, got down on my knees, and leveled my head. I don't know what I said or what he looks like. Or no, that's not it. That was another verse I was going to use. I don't know what I said or who was on the other end. All that I can tell you is there's light up around the bend. Me and my McCulloch running 44-1. Me and my McCulloch. Everybody's looking for one. Me and my McCulloch. Go out and get yourself one. That's right. So I went downtown with my lady on my side. The skies opened up and we was looking to hide. So we stumbled right in to a place not far. They had some stills, a husky, and a Sax doll mar. Wait! What's that I see? It was shiny black and yellow, looking like a bumblebee. Indeed it was. Friends, please, follow your heart. Follow your passions. Follow what it is you want to do. Especially look around us. Look around the world. Inspire. Be the change. Get after it. Everyone is special. Everyone is special. Have gratitude for what you got. Don't be longing for stuff you don't got or what's not obtainable. If you keep thinking about what you don't got, you are going to be unhappy. Rejoice what you've got right in front of you. Gratitude has been a major player in my life. Gratitude. It's a little bit different when you've had it all and then you got nothing. But that's a good thing too in your life. Can be good, because that might be how you get gratitude. But when you've got nothing and then you get stuff and you slowly obtain things, whatever that may be, for me it's been peace and just an easier life. Then gratitude, you never forget where you come from. You don't. And the people in your path, and you people are in my path right now. And I'm not joking around. I'm not, friends. I'm gonna get busy. I'm not gonna sit back. So however I can help the best I can, I'm gonna do so. I'm not gonna sit back in my little cozy little life and do nothing. To say I want to be this and I want to be that is great. To say these things, I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to be more this, or I want to be more that. That's great. That's great. That is great. But to do it, or start taking the steps to do it, is better even. And maybe not talk about it and just do it. Thank you for coming here. Christine, I love you. Thank you so much for everything you do for this channel. Friends, go into buckandbillyray.com. Seriously, pop in there. There's videos in there that you haven't seen. All our stuff is in there. Our Get the Gullet, all our patches, all this stuff is in there. All the shirts, everything's in there. the Woodman song, it's all there. It makes a big difference to the channel. It helps when you buy the merch. It helps when you hit the thumbs up. If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, if you've been watching me freak out and you forgot to hit the thumbs up, hit it now before you leave. And hopefully on your journey, starting right now, if you've been living a life of dishonesty and whatever, and you're not feeling good about yourself, guess what? That can leave instantly. It will take a while to wear down, but it can leave instantly. And you can start living with integrity the moment you say, I'm sorry, I'm done with that now. You don't need to grovel in front of no one. You got one thing. It's you and the big fella. And as soon as you ask for forgiveness, it is given to you instantly. Instantly. Just start doing good things. Integrity will be yours. That's not to say that sometimes that stuff takes a while to wear off in your life. In my case, it was. It took a while. I didn't just jump around skipping feeling like $1 million, but it didn't take long. I got more gratitude in my life now than I ever thought possible. Goodbye, friends. I love yous. Be kind. Work hard. Be honest. And for heaven's sakes, be kind. See you on the next one. Me and my McCulloch. That's the saw right there. I went downtown with my lady on my side. That's the saw I bought. $100.